Huh. Don't call me Becky. Achievement unlocked. What? Don't call me Becky. Okay, I don't quite get that. Hey Starshine, how are you? I'm TK, and today I will play more Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender action. And we are with Dorothy, and we're on our break and talking with her. So, coolio. Want one? Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette? Now you're a little girl? I always am. Innocent, however, is another matter entirely. But anyway, thanks, no. Smoking seriously messes with my air filters, and they're a hassle to replace. Don't mind me, though. Smoke to your heart's content. Thanks. So why don't you tell me about this guardian of yours? I want to know what kind of woman she is. Sure. Well, her name is Sophia Grain. Grain? Is that how you say it? I have no idea. She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays, she works at a gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit, if I do say so myself. She had a daughter. Apparently, she suffered from nanomachine rejection all her life. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck. What was her daughter's name? I don't know. I never asked, really. Are you okay? I'm reading fear. Or is that surprise? It's hard to tell. I'm fine. Wait, read? Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, face recognition, and context. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, you sure you're fine? Yeah. Scared or surprised, she's not wrong though. Wait, does that mean your last name isn't really Hayes? Hayes is just my artistic name. Sounds more exotic, and that's what people usually look for in this business. I tried other names though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham. I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold. So, what's your legal name then? Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. A bit of a mouthful if you ask me. So Dorothy's actually your second name? Should I call you something like Becky then? Oh, that's why the achievement was don't call me Becky. People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. It's useful too. Some people have tried to falsify stuff using my name, and they always get caught. Because they use Dorothy Hayes as their name. Yep. Only my mom, or guardian, calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others. What about Willow? Willow's my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as a last name. Shortly after I joined their household, they separated, so I was left with his family name first. Hold on, so your real name, in short, would be Rebecca Willow. Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it, if you ask me. Whatever you say, Becky. Stop it! It'd be like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden. I'm in this club. We are in the club of don't call me my actual first name. Whoa, that was anger I just read from you. Just now. Gosh, lots of anger. I'm inserting words. I think it's just weird enough already if you call me Jill instead of Honey. Weird, huh? How you can end up feeling associated with a name that's not yours. I have an uncle who that always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. Neither of us mind it though, because he's calling us what he thinks we're called instead of mixing us up. That, and it's completely useless to try and correct him. But you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients too. How so? Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also going for the actor playing the character. So you're saying they go for my roleplay instead of just mere roleplay? Sounds too far-fetched? Sounds plausible, actually. Okay, honey, I'll take my leave now. Don't want to take up all your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow. Bye. Aw, Dorothy. You're so sweet. You need to remember to buy more cigars. Nope. Back! Did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight I've seen all year? Not really, no. Alright. Going out? I'll have a word with Go-Go outside. He was so hyped for that match. He must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Say. Say! Good evening, Jill. How are you doing? The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wounds finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, if they're itching, that means they're healing well, so... Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed that big guy from last time is outside. Buster? Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me. I see. What can I get you? Something cold. Sure. Something cold for say. One of these has ice. Come on. There's gonna be something. Okay, Moonblast is on the rocks. It's the only sweet drink that's on the rocks. So, let's go with it. Alright, 5, 6. One of these, and 2 of these on the rocks and blended. There you go. I think you'll like this one. Really? So sweet of you. Thanks. So Stella isn't with you today? She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? If there's a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun. Drink a couple of beers in our honor. I will then. What about Stella's Christmas party? What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella. Aww. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party, and she most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Do you like parties, Joe? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them. It's kind of like the opposite of my idea. Like, the thing I don't like about parties is a lot of people, but I love parties if it's like a small group of people and you're just going like lots of fun stuff going on, but it's just like really close people that are for sure gonna have fun. Otherwise, it's like a big group of people and I just get overwhelmed and it's not a good idea. Ah, I see. I only go to parties that Stella's attending because otherwise I just stand there without anything to say. It's true. Then I'm not one to wear dresses, you know? Same. You're not? I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. Wait, that's your reasoning? I just don't feel comfortable in dresses, but I think you'd look gorgeous in dresses. Regardless of your muscles. Your muscles look good, girl! Come on, try. I want to see you in a dress now. I want to see you in a dress really badly. I don't know. They're probably not going to show her in a dress, but I need, like, fanner of that right now. Although, with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy too. That's why I don't like them. And I feel like I'm wearing nothing. It's true, that's why, like I said earlier, I like wearing jeans under skirts. I have to wear something underneath, okay? But I bet you look good in a dress, Jill. It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Is it the eye? Because didn't we mention the eye thing and she freaked out? Oh, but she does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size. Okay, not her eye. Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although I guess comparisons are useless here. That rarely helps with complexes. Well, she does go to the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics. That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those, drills. They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest. She seems affluent enough. Why not go through a reduction surgery? Because she also kind of likes having that size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along the lines of along those lines a lot. Gosh. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her? Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding J cups or something like that. I guess in a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter and thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill? Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. I'm self-conscious about my bust size. I've been holding it back this whole time, but I'll just flat out say it. I am. I'm not gonna say in what way. I don't feel comfortable doing that without, like, a face reveal or anything. So, I'm not gonna say it. I'm just... When you see... If I eventually show myself, you'll know. Usually it comes in whatever, although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. How about you? Yes and no? It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Seriously, you're gorgeous. You're adorable. Love you. Thank you. Can I get you anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? I do. Give me a second. Something non-alcoholic for say. I know. Yeah. That has optional. A lot of the sweet ones have optional Karmatrine. Alright, let's go with... Okay, these first three are optional Karmatrine. We're gonna go with Blue Fairy. Because I know that she and Stella shared one before. Aged and mixed. There you go. Oh, and it's like I gave her a Moonblast earlier, which was like the same thing, only pink. So, here. Thanks. You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes me feel sleepy, or, at the very least, makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb, everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? That's a good question, actually. That's actually how I feel, say. Not that I can drink because of health reasons, but those are my exact feelings, honestly. Usually people like feeling numb because the numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food, or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. It doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of. It's also a matter of addiction, you know? You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked. Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy, it'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple regulars. Oh, hiccups. They'll bring food. Feud? We'll chat for a while. That's it. Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella is throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear? Sure. Hey, say? Yeah? What do you plan on doing now? I'm gonna check one last errand before going home. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now with the White Knights disbanded and all? To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with plan A, why not just make it the plan? If you can go with a plan B, why not just make it the plan A? Gosh. I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption. Sick of it. Oh. But I'm alive. I learned something after that Helen Apollo trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bar was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. That's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Hi, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Oh, hey there, girl. I forgot your voice. It's something like this, isn't it? Give me a strong drink, won't you? Alright. Something strong for Mr. Detective. Perhaps something manly? Gut punch. Bitter, manly, strong. Bitter, manly, burning. Bitter, manly, burning. Spicy, manly, strong. Sour, manly, sobering. I want to go with the Mars Blast. We got 6 of these. 1 of these. 4 of these. And 2 of these all blended, right? Okay, 6, 1, 4, 2, blended. And there we go. I made a lot of drinks that look like that, just different colors. Here you go. Yes, this'll do. So, what brought you here? Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area. What kind of work? Tracking someone. A gun for hire. What about the girl? Crimson something? I am tracking that girl. Didn't you just get out of that job? I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money, and, well, I just couldn't refuse again. Well, it's your life, not mine. I just wonder, though, there has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as middleman to look for some murderer. Say, how safe is this place? We're protected by the BTC property laws, the walls are soundproof. And I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone. Okay then. Wait, soundproof walls? Why? Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without these walls. Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender? Nope. He's some big name from Kanyevania. His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes that reaction, and if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since. Could be lying, you know. Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter. Why didn't you figure that out earlier? I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier. I see. Can I get you anything else? What about a Cobalt Velvet? Alright, Cobalt Velvet. For Mr. Detective here. 2 of these suckers, 3 of these suckers, 5 of these suckers. On the rocks and mixed. I guess I'm filling these with the lollipops. Here you are. Oh, you actually did it. Were you expecting me to mess up or so you didn't have to pay? No. So what made you accept the contract anyway? Keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time? He told me he wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least deliver her a message. Could have been lying. Yes, people lie. You made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like to not be able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing or even if she's alright. You do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up. But then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and lists of contacts began to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request to find his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand. I swear there was some... Future TK, I saw some sort of like white speckly thing right here. Could you double check that for me and tell me if I actually saw something? So how's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her from before, the bank incident though, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening. What will you do when you find her? I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple tricks. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I better get back to work before a trail goes cold. Please come again! Are you done? Yeah. Okay then, I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all. Ooh, do I get to see it? Alright. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on. Wait a bit and I'll go with you. Oh, sure. Thanks. Hey! I know this small party is what you needed. Mwah. Merry Mega Christmas. Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Red Months. Happy holidays. Alright, well, I'm going to save and we'll end the episode. If I can click in the right area. Guys, it's Christmas! It's Christmas! Okay, it's Mega Christmas, I guess. But, ooh, Kiyoramiki posted something. Cool. So, we're gonna start off next episode reading the stuff and starting our celebration of Mega Christmas. So, on that note, remember to shine your light in every world. Bye!